8 years ago, I mentioned wanting to animate to my cousin, and he introduced me to a computer program called Pivot Animator. Like most beginners, I had a rough start. What even is this? What are you doing? But over the years, I learned that animation is less about talent and more about patience. My name is Nico. I'm in grade 9 and animation has always been prominent in my life. Ever since I was little, it's always been a dream of mine to start something off with an idea or drawing and turning into something more complex. So after years of trying different programs, here are the ones that stood out to me the most. Krita is the most advanced software on this list, which means it comes with its own complexities. Krita looks like professional software, but it's mostly an art program. But the animation software they provide is more than enough. It gives you a timeline, which you can see on the bottom, similar to Moon Animators, which is later in this list. Krita also gives you the tools you need to plan out for a big project. For one, they give you a specific tool for reviewing the storyboards, one for smoothing between the frames, which is called easing, and one for onion skinning, which shows the previous or next frames, as you can see in the video there. The reason Krita is on the bottom of my list is because of how complex it is. You need lots of experience and patience just to make a 3-second clip. Krita also uses a lot of memory, which may be a major downside depending on how good your computer is. This is the full animation I made after like about 11 minutes. It's not my best work, but it was 11 minutes. Flip-a-Clip is like a simpler, less scary version of Krita. You're able to use it on your phone, it's easier to navigate, and it's oriented towards beginners. There's also some built-in tools that make it more accessible. You can add audio or record your own, or you can import pictures and videos to animate over. Since Flip-a-Clip and Krita are drawing-based, I'm not very good at it. But the rest of the softwares on my list are not drawing-based, so they might be easier for you. Sticknodes is similar to my top one, Pivot. It has the same stick figures, same 2D area, and the same style. It just has more potential popularity, and it's also included in mobile. The reason I added this one, and not just Pivot, is because this one allows for better projects, and it just has better results in the end. It gives you an easier time with the easing, and if you know what you're doing, it looks great. Both Pivot and Sticknodes both have libraries made by users. The reason popularity matters in this case is because Sticknodes just has more effects, characters, and almost twice the amount of quality, which is all in the library, which I said before. The only reason this isn't higher on my list is because of its complexity, how you navigate it on mobile, and my personal experience. What I mean by Roblox Studio is a plugin in Roblox Studio called Moon Animator. There's a built-in animator in Roblox Studio itself, but they're basically the same thing. The reason this is in my top 2 is because of the learning curve. I've been on Moon Animator for about a year, and I can barely add effects. Since Moon Animator is a rig-based program, that means you don't have to draw at all. Moon Animator uses separate timelines for each joint, which is pretty unique, and allows for varied movement across everything. For example, you could have the head of a character have easing, while the body itself doesn't have easing at all. Pivot is as simple as animation can get, which is perfect for beginners. It focuses on stick figures, meaning no complex designs or drawings. You grab a point, you move it, and it pivots to create motion, hence the name. If a stick figure isn't enough, you can create your own figures, called sprites. Almost everything is customizable, like the sprite colors, the frames per second, and editing the size of your workspace. If you don't want to click buttons all the time, there's also keyboard shortcuts. The only limitation is the simplicity itself. Complicated projects can sometimes be turned into a jumbled mess, and trying to imitate something in 3D is a whole other story. Another downside is that when you're exporting something into a video, sometimes the quality can get really messed up. The reason this is on the very top of my list is because it's perfect for beginners. It's simple and it's straightforward. In my opinion, all of these are equally fair game to start out with. Most of this is just my personal opinion. If you have experience, try Krita. If that's scary, use Flip a Clip, and so on. Each one of these programs that I've listed has something that the other might not have, and it doesn't have to be exactly suited to your strong points. You might not even know what a strong point is yet. Even if it doesn't look the best, the point is that you tried, and maybe you'll try again. But nobody starts off animation like this. My list isn't the best. Maybe I missed something crucial, but all of these programs taught me at least one thing. And all you do in animation is learn and improve. If that doesn't sound fun to do, so be it.